Trump denies needing advice on Fed Chair Powell, slams WSJ report. I explained to them U.S. President Donald Trump lashed out at the Wall Street Journal on Sunday over its report claiming Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent advised him against removing Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. In a fiery Truth Social post, Trump dismissed the article as typically untruthful and insisted that no one had to counsel him on how markets work. Nobody had to explain that to me. I know better than anybody what's good for the market, and what's good for the USA, Trump wrote. People don't explain to me, I explain to them. The Wall Street Journal ran a typically untruthful story today by saying that Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, explained to me that firing Jerome "too late" Powell, the worst Federal Reserve chairman in history, would be bad for the market. Nobody had to explain that to Trump. Truth Social posts on X. Trump Truth Onks July 20, 2025. Nan. The Wall Street Journal article, based on unnamed sources, claimed that Bessent had recently warned Trump about the legal, political, and financial ramifications of firing Powell before his term ends in May 2026. According to the report, Bessent told Trump that removing the Fed chair prematurely could trigger a drawn-out legal battle, one that might outlast Powell's current tenure and potentially spook investors. Additionally, Bessent reportedly argued that the economy was performing well and the Fed might soon deliver 2 interest rate cuts, making Powell's removal unnecessary. Nan. Trump used his Truth Social post to take credit for what he described as a booming market. If it weren't for me, the market wouldn't be at record highs right now, it probably would have crashed. He claimed. The president has long maintained that his policies spurred market growth and that the Federal Reserve has not acted swiftly enough in adjusting interest rates. Trump has criticized Powell repeatedly in the past for being too slow to cut rates, suggesting that quicker moves could relieve federal debt pressure and further accelerate economic growth. Nan. The WSJ article also revealed that Trump is already working behind the scenes on a potential transition plan for the Federal Reserve. With Powell's term ending in 2026 and Fed Governor Adriana Kugler's term set to expire in early 2025, Trump, if re-elected, would have the chance to reshape the Fed's leadership. Former senior advisor Kevin Hassett is reportedly being considered as a possible replacement for Powell. Nan. Trump's latest outburst continues his long-running feud with the Wall Street Journal. Just last week, he filed a lawsuit against the newspaper's parent company, Dow Jones Company, and its owner, Rupert Murdoch, over an alleged letter involving Jeffrey Epstein that the outlet published. While Trump has previously told reporters that he wasn't planning to fire Powell, his Truth Social post once again stokes speculation about how he might seek to assert greater control over the Federal Reserve, particularly if he secures another term in office. Swipe left for next video. And as the presidential campaign season heats up and market volatility remains a concern, Trump's remarks have stirred fresh uncertainty around the Fed's independence. Whether his comments translate into concrete actions remains to be seen, but Sunday's post makes clear that Trump continues to see the economy as central to both his legacy and his potential future in the White House. Latest blogs.